All right, what's up, gang? 31 consecutive winning seasons the Yankees have. It's the second longest streak ever in history of baseball. And they did that tonight, just clinching his win 5-2 over the Kansas City Royals. So, 4 innings pitched from Clark Schmidt. Even Frankie Montez came back. He got activated before the game and threw 2 scoreless innings. Then we had Ian Hamilton in there, and then Clay Holmes closed it out at the end. So, what's good? Shout out to everybody in here. But the ball game is over. Yankees have officially won their 82nd game, and they could be 83 tomorrow. So we'll see. We will see. But they won, so I'll take it. I will take it. And it is what it is. And congratulations to Kim Ng, by the way. She's the GM of the Marlins. The Marlins clinched a wild card spot. And first, obviously, female GM in baseball history, and the first one to take her team to the playoffs. So congratulations to her. Houston Astros, if they win tonight, they can clinch a wild card spot. The Texas Rangers, if they win and the Astros lose, they can clinch the division. The Astros are winning 1-0 right now. I think it's the 7th inning. The Texas Rangers are up pretty big. So, but yeah, Montez did get the win. So, but yeah, 5 innings of shutout relief. But shout out to everybody in the room here, gang. So it feels good. The Yankees seem to be finishing off on a strong note, which I like. And I saw some decent plays by Volpe tonight too, and it was good to see some decent hitting, some good base running, so and some good catching by Kyle Higashioka, who had a couple runners. So I'll take it. Even some pickoffs too. So I'll take it. So, but again, I don't know if it is not enough. We don't have enough of a sample size to see if Montez worth the trade, but he pitched well. He pitched well his first inning. He struggled in the second inning, but he got out of it. So I'll take that. But again, yeah, with Consigliere too, towards another lackadaisical, non-focused play. This is why, and people think I'm nuts for wanting to consider moving him in a trade. He has offensive trade value. You can replace his offense. Even if you move Peraza to second, you bring in somebody like Candelario for third base or whatever. You've already replaced his offense, okay? And you've gotten significantly better in the infield, regardless. So that's a net upgrade, a net improvement. So, but again, yeah, I understand people are, he was one of the more consistent hitters on a terrible offensive team. I'd rather him be one of the consistent hitters on a very good offensive team. That to me makes much more of an impact. So, Sean Browning's in the house, Jonathan's in the place, Gary, Leo. What? Hey. All right, gang. I don't know what happened there. I got zipped off really quickly. I have no idea what happened, but I'm here. I'm here. My apologies. And if he's in the place, yeah, man. Brandon's in the house. Yeah, tomorrow's the last game of the season, and the first game of the playoffs is Tuesday. So right around the corner. Right around the corner. You know. Yeah. Yeah. We need to. I know Montez did say he wants to come back next year, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. To be honest with you, I don't know. I really don't. No, I wouldn't bring. There's no way you're going to give Montez a qualifying offer. That's $20 million. He'll take that like that. There's no way I'd give Montez a qualifying offer. That's 3 times worth his salary. So I wouldn't do it, Jonathan. And again, you got some other folks, and you got some other folks who can replace Montez in the bullpen. You really do. Yeah, Yami Yamamoto is. Yeah, he did get. Towards get the clutch 2-run single. So to give the Yankees some padding offensively, and he already padded their lead. So he did do that. Again, there's a lot of moves. A lot of decisions that the Yankees need to make, and I think they need to make smart ones. I really, really do. D-Rod Angel, Jennifer, how are you? Jake Boss is in the place too. What is good? Too long, Angel. Too long, brother. Too long, baby. No. I like the Moto and Soto. I like that, D Rod. I like it. Be a hell of a freaking offseason if they got both. Coconuts is in the place. What's happening, Coconuts? Yeah. Coconuts. Coconuts. I feel like watching Castaway now where he's eating coconuts for a bunch of the movie. I'm telling, like, it's well, like, you know, across the board, the Yankees need to make moves. And I put out a short, even guys to look at who aren't named Soto, who aren't named Otani, like Brandon Donovan from the St. Louis Cardinals. All right. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's a utility guy. Yankees have pitching that they could offer them. So, um, it would be expensive. But again, if they don't want to pay the prospect capital for Soto, they can get Donovan for probably less. If they don't want to pay the salary for a Bellinger, Donovan will be less. So it's yeah. I mean, that Soto's on base percentages, I think, is a main feature for the Yankees. I mean, in all honesty, like we need that on base percentage so badly here. And again, whether it's a walk, whether it's a hit, it doesn't matter. He gets on base and he provides opportunities for the guys that bat after him to drive him in. And we need that. We do. You know, we really do. First move, fire Fisher. Who's Fisher? Who's Fisher? Sean. Fire training staff. Third sign Yamamoto Lee inquire about Soto trade for Bednar. Yeah, who's Fisher? No, I mean I'm not giving up on Rodani. I mean, he had a rough year. It seems like his frustrations got them. He had a little blow up with Matt Blake yesterday. He apologized to him and all this stuff. But Fishman, okay, got it. Um, yes, he had a head of analytics. Yep, Eli Fishman. Um, Rodon's he's got to come back healthy. And again, he looked overweight and out of shape when he came here. So he's got to come back fit. He's got to come back into shape. He's got to come back healthy and ready to go. Like we need a healthy, in shape Carlos Rodon next year. We really do. We really, really do. Like David Wells looked out of shape too most of the time, but he had a rubber arm and he was super athletic. And just Rodon just looked out of shape. So and it was different. It was different. No. Does Yamamoto have the stuff to pitch? Yeah, I think he has the stuff to pitch in the AL. I think he can adjust. I think so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true, coconuts. I mean, there's an adjustment period for pitchers who get traded to New York or sign with New York in free agency. So, but if I'm Rodon, I would get in better shape. I mean, I really would. I really, really would. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, well, I mean, as soon as free agency starts, Angel, a day like, if I'm Cashman, I want to announce on the first day that I'm signing somebody. So, um, I don't know who, but I want to announce that first day that I'm signing somebody. Like if I'm Cashman, so you know, is what it is. Consigliere is in the house too. How you feeling, my man? How's my Consigliere's doing? Well, yeah, I mean, if they get Yamamoto, Rodon will not be the new shiny toy, less pressure, true. And if they get somebody like Soto or somebody like Donovan or somebody like that, they'll take the pressure off Giancarlo Stanton too. Sometimes it feels like there's a lot of pressure on Stanton, like he feels like he has to do much to either keep up or compliment Aaron Judge. And you get another bat, it'll take the load off of Stanton. So I think it would probably complement him well, Jake Boss. So You know, he's eating that. Yes, he is. All right, we got 30 likes. Let's try to get over 50 if we can. Let's try to get over 50 likes. So we are 3 subscribers away, by the way, from 19K, 19,000. So if anybody's in here who hasn't subscribed to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button. Um, love to hit that 19,000 threshold tonight. Really, 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 really would. So I thank you for it. And that way you don't miss any valuable baseball content, valuable Yankee content, and everything else. You know? Rodon has a misconception of the New York market. Has one or was one? I mean, he's got to know. Like Yankee fans, let him know. Like, we need two. We need two. So 2 subscribers to get to 19,000. We're at 18,998. So, I mean, the New York market is feisty, man. It really, really, really is. So, Orioles closer Batista. Oh, he's getting Tommy John. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Peter. I mean, that's a blow for Baltimore. No, that's a blow. It really is. Well, I know he threw a perfect game hungover. This is true. Only David Wells does that. It's so true. It's so true. Happy birthday to Billy. Clemens is 55 today, man. You got your cannoli with you? That's what I'm talking about. Happy 55, my man. Nice. Ooh, dude. It's really hard to go wrong with a calzone. Like, oh, the ricotta. Like, oh, calzone. I hope you enjoyed the hell out of that one, Billy. Fantastic. Fantastic. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Clemenza. Really happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. I hope all of you are having a great day, by the way. I hope you're all enjoying a great weekend, too. No, let's see. Cannoli, nice. Yeah, cannoli, man. Cannoli, cannoli, cannoli. Fantastic. That's all, man. Yeah, everybody wish happy birthday to Billy. That's fantastic, man. 55 is a big one. 55 is a big one. You know, that's awesome, my friend. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Um, so Yankees have one more, and Michael King is on the mound tomorrow. So I hope they're in a position to win again tomorrow, and maybe get their 83rd win. I mean, they'd be 83 and 79 to end the season. So they would still be in a better spot in terms of the draft than they were last year. They have several picks higher. Um, but still, they need to make quite a few moves in the trade and the free agent market. So New York Ferrero's got the best cannoli. Yeah, good cannolis. Good cannolis. Brooklyn's got some of the best pizza. Um, yeah, Michael King on the mound tomorrow. Talbot. Yes, he is. That'll help us finish off the Yankees won, Key 5-2. 5-2. They've secured their 31st consecutive winning season. 31 consecutive years, the second longest streak in baseball history. I'll be live streaming regularly in the off season. We got a lot of content. I'll have a lot of guests coming on to NFE. So I'll be doing regular videos and live streams. I'll still be covering stuff because right after like the season ends, right after the World Series ends, you got a short period, and then you got the GM meetings, then you get the winter meetings, and free agency starts. Like things pick up relatively quickly, and then I'll be covering all that stuff. And I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers on the football channel, so we could live stream on there. If that's the threshold to live stream on the football channel, so I know there's going to be a lot of trash talking on the football world. So, I want to get people involved in that too. So if anybody in here hasn't subscribed to my football channel, The name of it is Empire State Tripod. I hope you will be willing to do that if you're a football fan and really want to get to live streaming there, so we can have some fun. Yeah, it's unfortunately he won't be able to avoid his contract because he's disrespectful. He did apologize to Matt Blake, so um, he did do that. Thoughts on Brandon Hyde? Uh, Unanimous manager of the year? I don't know about that. Uh, I'll be doing live chat during the World Series. I'll recap. I mean, I'll even live stream during the playoffs too. No doubt about it. I'm gonna keep keep you guys going during the playoffs too. I'll give playoff previews once the playoff brackets are fully established, and then predictions and everything like that. And we'll do every round, and we'll keep going with there too. So we'll still be engaging. There's no um, the work doesn't stop. It won't stop, baby. So I'll keep it going. The Rangers clinched the West. Yes, so they won. All right. Don apparently took some shots at Matt Blake yesterday. So Texas won 6-1. Yeah, 40 likes. All right, let's see if we can still get to 50. We got 10 more to go for 50. So Soto was on base 3 out of 5. Man, that's his right on his average, about 400. Well, he's at 600 there, but he averages 400, like a 400 on base percentage every year. So I mean, that's one of his breads and butter right there. Honestly, would I pass on Hader with his attitude of not coming in? I mean, I prefer David Bednar, but like that stuff wouldn't fly in New York. We know that too. So um, I'm David Bednar is my first pick, but I mean I still don't know if Hader will be a fit here in New York. So if he is, he is. It's definitely worth looking. So the football channel is definitely gonna be funny with Sunil, who's a Cowboys fan. He loves trash talking. So yeah, and they just lost. So yeah, I have a feeling my Jets are gonna lose tomorrow because they play in the Kansas City Chiefs. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The Chiefs are good, man. Chiefs are good. But I'm 50-50 on Hater, Michael Ryan. I honestly am 50-50 on Josh Hader. David Bednar, I would have no problem trading for. Kim Meng and Sarah Lang in the front office together. Yeah. Yeah, Montez off IL. He pitched tonight, 2 innings. Yeah. Tells Yeah, Billy. I think he needs to shut down a little bit and unwind. He had a very frustrating year, and of course, it's amplified by 10 times or tenfold in New York. It's not like Cincinnati or Colorado or where the markets aren't as rough on players. That's no hit on the other markets or Tampa or whatever it is. New York just happens to be really rough on players and managers and everybody else. So it's different how they. I mean, and again, like places like Colorado, places like Chicago, places like whatever Cincinnati, places like Milwaukee. They tend. I like the encouraging moments that they have too. I wish we had more of these in New York. There's so much venom that floats around New York market and New York everything that it's unfortunate. I wish we saw more of it. So can contribute to Schmidt's success apparently with the cutter. Yeah, I mean Schmidt's success. I think if they keep him here in the rotation and like if they sign Yamamoto and they don't send anybody else, then I think it's going to be King 4, Schmidt 5. That's what I think it's going to be. So, but we'll see what they do. You know, Kim Meng's done a good job over there. She's a very capable job, a very capable GM. So, War Vets in the house. What's going on, my friend? What is going on, my man? Sarah Long. I mean, I heard NFP. You got to give him the business one. Look, when he deserves it, you got to give it to him. You know, because he tends to take pokes and he tends to, and he's not used to people calling him out on it. He's not used to people questioning him on it. So well done NFP. He needs it on occasion, right? CWE, right? Yeah, I'll miss the Yankees too, but yeah, we got one more game, CWE. Um, and then prepare for the Yankees offseason. I think the Yankees offseason is going to be active. I think it's going to be built busy. And I will keep you all updated on every single move that happens. So if there's anybody in here that's not subscribed to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. You'll get every single move in free agency, whether it's Yankees or not Yankees. You know the details, you know where they go, how much they go for, and everything else. I can't wait to do that stuff. Even if it's 25 videos a day, I'll put out 25 2-minute videos, whatever it is. But I want you to know everything that's going on. I want you all to have all the inside info. Yeah, I mean the Mets, they want Soto and Otani. Let them get Otani. I think Soto's a better fit in New York, in the Bronx, CWE than Queens. That's for damn sure. Um, but it sounds as if Soto wants to come back to the East Coast. So, uh, winning in the Bronx is so much better than winning in Queens. You know, everyone's on board. Yeah, I mean, this right, Billy. Like, remember a couple years ago when Cole had less than stellar games, like people were trashing him, saying that's the Cortez, the only ace we have, and like it was nonstop. You know, didn't give him the adjustment period coming to New York. Like it was never ending. And then nobody's talking now that he's pitching like the ace that we thought he could. Like, you know. Oh, Sunil's a good guy. He breaks balls for fun. So he breaks, yeah, and we break his balls too. Like, if we didn't care about him, we wouldn't be paying attention to him, but we do. That's why we break his balls. So he's a good dude. Angel, I think they're gonna throw Angel Hernandez to the wolves, man. Yeah. Yeah, the tour with I know. Oh, you damn right, Billy. Damn right, Clemenza. You're gonna dish it out. You gotta be able to take it. You gotta take the punches if you're gonna throw them, no doubt. 44. We need 6 likes to get over 50. All right, all right. Let's see if we can get there. Angel Fernandez is like the worst ump in baseball. Like he's terrible. So that ridiculous strike call on Bryce Harper. Like, what was that about? Oh my God. Yeah, 31 bomb plug, 31 winning seasons in a row. That's a remarkable feat. I mean, it's the second longest in baseball history. So you could just tell, like, there's only one other team in baseball history that's had a longer streak. Like that's pretty damn remarkable. No one counting. I don't think they're gonna stand pat and do nothing. They both know they can't do nothing, especially now the Orioles are getting better. The Red Sox and their Jays are getting better, and the Rays. Like I highly doubt they're gonna do nothing. Yeah. Paul O'Neill started it. Yeah, Womp Plug. You damn right, man. Yeah, Andrew Hernandez. He's just the kryptonite for all the hitters and all the baseball players. He's the umpire kryptonite. He really is. No. Yeah. Nobody wants to go. Yeah, damn right, sharp potatoes. I hope that's true. Shoot. Third party audit says everything is okay. Well, I think hardly anybody's going to believe that, D-Rod. Honestly, I think hardly anybody's going to believe that. In all honesty, and why would they? And why would they? You know. Unfortunately, well, I don't see a scenario in the world where they can get Cody Bellinger for 1 or 2 year deals. He's going to get like probably a 7 or 8 year deal for at least 200 million bucks. He's going to cash in. Will he's going to cash in big time. Now, if he came here, okay, and he could transition from outfield to first base to replace Anthony Rizzo when Anthony Rizzo moves on. He's got one more year left on his deal, so he could do that, and then maybe it'll help him stay healthy too at first base. So, so that's possible. But I can't see not with the year he's had and the agent that he has, Scott Boras. They're notorious for parlaying pillow contracts like this into monster deals. Like the only reason Carlos Correa had to like finagle deals because he failed too physical. Like it's a little bit different for him. But I think Bellinger is going to be. He's going to get paid. He's going to get paid this offseason. Really do. Um, right, a couple weeks after the season's over, Jennifer, like in December, they start announcing all the awards, and I'll probably go live for every one of them, live stream it so that if you can get live time announcements, like if they announce Garrett Cole, we can celebrate it together. Like I'll go live for pretty much every single one of them if I can. Yeah, it's after the World Series. Usually, it's after the World Series. Yeah. Mets have more problems than not having. Yeah, they have to worry about Pete Alonso too. He's going to cost them $200 million, something like that. If they want to bring him. No, Diamondbacks clinch the playoffs. Reds lose. Nice. And I think the Diamondbacks are playing the Houston Astros now. They got to beat the Astros for the Astros to not make the play. Well, not clinch tonight at least. No. All we know right now, Rob, is Rizzo should be healthy to start in spring training. So, you're damn right, Joel. He is. Great teammate, great leader, co-captain of this team, and teaching the young kids. He's a mentor. He's a leader. I'm so glad we have Garrett Cole here. I'm so glad we have Garrett Cole. Like, really. I think with the way the state the team's been in the last couple of years, having a stable veteran like him and like Judge is a good thing for this team. It's a really good thing for this team. We're gonna take suspended Brevin Randall. Good. Good. Yeah, this is the thing. Like the Yankees, this stadium is built for left-handed hitters to take advantage of the deep gaps and to take advantage of the short right field porch. Like, you know, get some good contact hitters who can also hit with power. Just like look at all the guys like Bernie Williams. Even though he's a switcher, you got Tino Martinez. You got all these other guys who are contact hitters who hit with power, and you get some more of these guys now and it'll definitely complement what they have already. And then you have some righties who hit the ball in the gaps. And I think Anthony Volpe needs to take a step forward. He needs to strike out less. He needs to hit in the gaps more, hit contact more. And I'm noticing he's hitting more singles and doubles now since Sean Casey's taken over. So he's been less reliant on going for the home run. So, I like that too. He's being a little bit more aggressive with level swinging, Anthony Volpe with Sean Casey here. So I'll take that. Yankees hold the other longest one. It's 38 years, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Nestor will be in the equation for the rotation, Johnny. I don't. I honestly don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The umpire that blew the perfect game of Detroit for Andres. Oh, it wasn't Laz Diaz, was it? What the hell was that? I forgot who it was, but that ump's got to feel like he's got to feel terrible. Like, people want that guy dead. Like, it's just that one was hard. That one was tough. Like, how could you get? He was out by a mile, and you called him safe. Like, that's this. You know, even if there was review and then going back, you've already ruined his moment. Like, you've already ruined his moment. Jim Joyce, okay. Yeah, you remember that Talbot? Like, that was just brutal. Absolutely freaking brutal. So I think Hal's going to push for a good offseason too, an aggressive offseason. So, and he knows he's going to have to be aggressive to counter stuff that Baltimore's going to do because Baltimore's going to want to eventually create some space between them and the rest of the division. They want to keep getting better and create a gap, right? And Tampa's going to try to follow, and then Boston and Toronto want to take the next steps forward. The Yankees are going to have to do a lot to complement these guys. They're going to have to. So it's true. Damn, Angel's not getting any love from Michael Ryan. I love it. Texas Rangers, yeah, it's an interesting. Rangers are in there. The Marlins are in there. Brewers, like it's an interesting postseason this year. So it's going to be exciting to see different teams, different types of series. Like it's going to be exciting to see. Torres will give way to Peraza. He won't hit like Torres, but he won't. Well, that's the thing too. I mean, he may eventually hit like Torres, but we'll have elite defense, and he'll make everybody around him better. So his defense will not, it'll elevate his offense instead of bringing down his offense. So, and then depending on who else they bring in, but he's shown Peraza that he can put the bat in the ball, so he can do that at the very least. So, oh yeah, one plug, yeah, that's it. I hate that. Yeah, I know. I worry about Bellinger too, Joe. I mean, I worry about him too. Like, um, I just don't know if he's going to play to the value of the contract he's going to get. I don't know. I really don't. Nola will definitely be costly, but again, Yamamoto is going to be costly too. Probably just as costly as Nola, but he'll be 5 years younger than Nola too. Joe West, yeah, he's another one that a lot of people hate. Yeah, yeah, you could be a nice dude, just a terrible lump. So, hmm yeah, the right to work state. That's basically a right for corporate control. It's not a right to work state. Like, you know, I'm choosing for my employer to fire me for whatever they want, like without any cause. Like this was a Scott Walker thing. He was the governor of Wisconsin. He tried to make it when he ran for president. He tried to make it a right for work country, and he couldn't get through the debate. It's like Ron DeSantis this year. He's like the 2023 version of Scott Walker. They're both clowns, but yeah, Texas is definitely anti-union. That's for sure, Billy. Wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't, but it is what it is. There's still a lot of economy in Texas, so big ass state. Yeah, it's gonna be a different type of offseason for the Yankees. This is true. First base for Judge. Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll transition him over, or maybe they'll just transition him to DH and have somebody like Spencer Jones at first base or something like that. So, so it'll be more expensive. At least Colorado legalized weed over there, decriminalized it, so that's good. It's a very, very progressive thinking move there. Smart, smart as hell, Colorado. Mm. Yeah, I think Cody will probably cost half the price of Soto. Got a couple years older than him, but I think so. Diamondbacks head into the postseason. It's been a while since they've hit in there too. Yeah, we got to cut down on Volpe's K's, increase his plate discipline. That's just part. Like he was a rookie. That's just part of his evolution. Like we'll see if he has the type of jump that a player like Bobby Witt had in the second year. Bobby Witt Jr. So It's right around there at Hawaiian. Yeah, awards announced right around there. Diamondbacks and Rangers clinch the playoffs. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting playoffs. I mean, it really did. Illinois just legalized weed too. All right, man. Cool. Nice. Colorado's legalizing shrooms too. Good. Good for them. Good. Favorite collegiate college team? Notre Dame. Football. Mm. Hmm. I think a lot of these guys have learned from Casey. So yeah, it's true, Billy. He's not even. I mean, I'm under the impression, and my gut tells me that they'll move on from him this offseason. Clemenza. I think so. I think it's time. Move on from him and Severino. Unfortunately, I do. Manhattan now. All right. Well, okay. And bringing a lot of revenue. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't mess with me either. But I appreciate you too, Kenneth. Man, you know that, man. But again, like you know, they get their trees or whatever. They get that, and it's better than running around getting hardcore stuff that'll kill them. The Rangers did it in Seattle. Yeah. Yankees not in the playoffs. Talk about government shit. Yeah, his alcohol problem might end his career. Possible, Tyler. Peraza's an elite defender at any infield position. So and I don't know if it's a discussion they're having with Opie, where to move him to second, or because we've talked about it too. I think the better um, defensive alignment will be Peraza at short, Volpe at second. But I don't know if they're going to do that. Exactly, TD. Exactly, Johnny. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Well, now let's focus on good pizza in New York. All right, good pizza, good steaks, and good nightlife. All right, but make sure the pizza is good in New York. You cannot fall behind in pizza. You can't do it. You got to have top of the line pizza in New York. You got to do it. You need to be known for your pizzas, man. You know? Yeah, let's get them likes up. We try to get to 100 likes if we can, but we'll see. He's currently a better hitter than Peraza, yes, JJ. But again, it's still, you know, he's also had more opportunities to play a consistent playing time than Peraza too. So yeah, Johnny, let's focus on pizza, dude. Pizza in New York, pizza. All right, Brooklyn. I mean, some of the best pizza is in Brooklyn, dude. I mean, Central Park Dirty Water hot dogs, you can't beat those. 100%, Sean. Okay, like the Dirty Water hot dogs in Central Park are some of the best hot dogs you'll ever have. The kraut, the sweet onions, the mustard, like, dude. Mm. Who's a 1 year center fielder we can pick up until the Mings? Probably Kevin Kiermaier. Michael Ryan, probably Kevin Kiermaier. Good we mix a pizza. Yeah, well, you get your munchies, especially if there's like a business owner that owns both. Like, you can get your stuff here. You get your edibles, and then you get your munchies, and you go right next door and get some of our pizza. Like, that's a genius, like, dual pairing of business, right? Yeah, I mean, deep dish is okay, Chicago, but I mean, New York to me is the pizza place to go to. So Volpe, yeah, he's got to improve his plate discipline, Johnny. Volpe, he's got to strike out less, got to improve his batting average, and those are progression points. He was just a rookie this year. Like even Bobby Witt Jr. had progression points he needed to get to. Now, he get 30 home runs. He's 30, 49. He's going to be trying to be 30, 50. So he had a huge step from year one to year two. Hopefully, Volpe can progress from year one to year two. Pizza, yeah, dude. I mean, pizza next door to the dispensary. That's the how to do it, man. You want to get paid, you want to make money, man. You get a pizza and you get a dispensary right next door to it, man, and you're good. You're good, man. You know, classic slice in the exactly. Well, and I'm a plain slice. I'm a boring guy. I put anything on my pizza. I just eat it plain, straight up, raw dog it like that. Just pizza, straight up plain slice. That's it. Who should be your key? I mean, I would love it to be Volpe, but I think it's going to be Gunnar Henderson from the Orioles. JJ, I think Volpe will be second rookie of the year. The Yankees are in on Soto, but we don't know how aggressive they're in on Soto right now, Billy. We don't know enough, but that's something that I'm keeping my eye on. And any type of interesting tidbit as it pertains to the Yankees and Soto, I'm going to put that out immediately. I'll make sure that you know what the hell's going on. So cheese pricing, Sensport cheese pretzels, and Nathan's geese fries. Oh my god, I don't know what those are. Well, but like if I'm in Central Park, I'm doing the hot dog. Um, you can get like a soft pretzel. Soft pretzels are good in Central Park, but the hot dogs are out of this world. The dirty water hot dogs are freaking fantastic. They really are. Cohen. Cohen, yeah, I mean, I think Cohen and Hal going to battle for Soto, and I mean, I think Cohen's probably going to be um, maybe more aggressive on Otani, which could help in that regard. I mean, if he spends so much on Otani, he might not want to spend that much for Soto. So like, if I'm the Yankees, you could probably put together a better package than the Mets can for Juan Soto in a trade. So this is an opportunity for Hal to really put his money where his mouth is, right, and flex. Oh, we just crossed the 19,000 subscriber barrier, gang. 19,000. I don't know if you could see it. Where is it? Thank you, thank you, thank you, gang. Appreciate you. Much love to all of yous. 19,000. Thank you. Next up is 20,000. We're going to try and get there before the end of the year. So I'm going to try my darndest to get there. There's two goals. I mean, 20,000 on this one and the 1,000 on football, so we can live stream there too and have some fun. But I do think Cohen and Howell will battle for certain players. I mean, don't be surprised if Cohen goes after Jamer Candelario too, and like some other players that the Yankees might go after. Right? You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. 19,000. Thank you guys and gals. Appreciate you. Tats is in the place. What's up, Tats? What's good, my man? Pinstripe Chronicles podcast. Welcome, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Tats, we just hit 19,000 subscribers about 30 seconds ago. So, and thank you, Dev. So that's the next goal is 20,000. I'm gonna try to get it by the end of the year, Tats. I want to see if we can. But if any of you guys haven't seen Pinstripe Chronicles, Tats brings it over there. It's great conversations there. He's got some great people on his channel, and I'm gonna have him on this channel as a guest during the off season too. We'll be talking about stuff. So thank you guys and gals. I appreciate the kind words. I mean, Tats will tell you too. Like, it's hard work getting to any of these milestones. Yeah, 20K. I mean, it was hard for me to get from 18 to 19. It took me a while, and that's like, let's help Tats get to 1,000 too. Pinstripe Chronicles. That's we want to get him there so he can live stream too and do some things. And and get him monetized to get that channel monetized. So definitely want to support like the good people in the Yankee content creation community. Tats is one of them. Tats is one of them. So um, definitely show him some love. Pretty, we greatly appreciate it. But Tats is a beast, man. He really is. And if you want good insight, wise conversations when it comes to all things Yankees, Tats is a good man to be listening to. So, telling you, I'm telling you, man, we love having you, NFE. We love having you, man. We definitely love having you. If I don't know if they're going to try, honestly. Like, well, if you think about it this too, well, if they lose Snell and they lose Hader, that's the 50. Well, it's essentially would be like Snell's probably going to cost almost 30 million, and Hader's probably going to cost 20. So that's the 50 million that they're trying to cut. And these guys made a fraction of that this year. And then if they cut what they need to cut, which I think they need to cut more, is Juan Soto going to want to come back to a team that's has to continue to cut that's losing money, or does he want to go to a contender? So that's the next question in terms of Soto. Like I don't know if they trade Machado or Tatis, it may be even harder to keep Soto because he's not going to have anybody to play with. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a tough one. I mean, it really, really is. That's a tough one for Juan Soto. Like being surrounded by that much talent and still not being, better, having better success. Unfortunately, that's got to be frustrating for Soto and some of these other players. So, but again, we need Tatis to keep growing up. He's growing up this year. We need Machado to keep developing too. So, but this is um, a big offseason for the Padres because they could lose Snell. He's probably the Cy Young winner, and their stud beast closer Josh Hader. They could lose both of them. They could. So, and again, like this is the thing. Like if you're gonna try to trade for Juan Soto, they don't need infielders because their infield is pretty much covered. So maybe you offer them pitching and outfield prospects. So if they lose Snell, they got a controllable young pitcher there, or two of them, and then you give them somebody like whether it be Chase Hampton or Tyler Hardman, or you give them a stud outfielder to replace Soto. Like that's how I would package a trade for Soto. It's not going to cost the farm. 1 year of Soto is not going to cost what the Padres gave up for 2.5 years of him. Okay. So, but again, I would be front loading probably a prospect package of outfielders and pitchers. That's what it looks like the Padres are going to need. They get rid of Soto, they're going to need an outfielder to replace him. They lose Blake Snell, they're going to need a pitcher to replace him. Well, we have a lot both. That's how I would be thinking about a trade package for him. So much love, D-Rod. Always, always, always. The Astros clinched. All right. So they won. Well, Astros are going to be tough in the playoffs. Now that they're in, they're going to be tough. I would agree with Billy McClemens that I'm not sure if Hader's going to want any part of New York either. He's not as crazy, but he reminds me a little bit of John Rocker. I mean, John Rocker was off the charts, like white supremacist, racist, and everything else. And I don't think Josh Hader's that level, but like John Rocker was nuts. But Josh Hader, I could see being, struggling with connecting with the New York and being overwhelmed by the New York media and everything else. So I could see that happening. So I could see him going to the Dodgers or something like that. Be better fit. I don't know. I don't know if the Yankees need to unload Stanton to move to Clint Soto. I don't know if they're going to be able to. Is the problem. So, but again, the Padres are losing money. The Yankees are swimming in money. So they can. I mean, I'm guessing is if let's just say the Dodgers happen to get Otani, or no, not get Otani, they're going to want something. So maybe you can work out a trade for Stanton, and even if you ate half his contract, and you offered him something else too, you offered him a good pitching prospect too. because they might move on from Julio Urias because of his domestic violence. Right? They might need other pieces. This is where you can come with maybe a multi-player package here and get a good prospect or two in return from the Dodgers. And if you get the salary relief and some prospects, it's a net gain for the Yankees. But again, like on the flip side, like we can also take some of the pressure off Stanton by adding some contact hitters. So, because he even still misses 50, 60 games, he still has 25 to 30 home runs every year. So he still has the pop, right? So we have to surround him with better personnel, just like we got to surround Judge with better personnel. If we're going to keep Stanton, and if we're pretty much of the acknowledgement that we're stuck with him, then let's surround them with better players so that we're forcing pitchers to pitch to him. So that's the way I would look. That's the way I look at it. So like I but it's at the end of the day, it's up to what the Yankees want to do. You know what I mean? A Rocker was a douchebag, and yeah, he was a big time. Like he was such a bastard. 61 likes. All right, we need 39 to get to 100. Thank you, Jonathan. Um, yeah, I wanted to see the Astros miss the playoffs too. They clinched a wild card. So who do they play? Likely, they might play the Orioles. Uh, I don't know. Once all the teams are decided, I'm going to do. I will preview every bracket, every series, and I'll give you predictions for every series too. So we'll know tomorrow when everything's laid out, unless everything is clinched tonight, and we'll have a better idea of who's playing who. So yeah, I heard that too, Tats, about the 4 out situation. Yeah, 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 I heard that too. Yeah. Warvet, I'm at the very least converting Nestor to long relief. I don't know about closer. I mean, I want a dominant closer in the late innings. So like, if you can trade for a David Bednar or something like that, I would love to do it. But now we're hearing Batista from the Orioles. Their closer needs Tommy John. So that's a big hit for the Orioles. That's a really, really big hit. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. Injuries and who's gonna play who, and like I can't wait to preview these playoffs. Who would take him? Take who, Johnny? Who are you referring to? Stanton or referring to someone else? Yeah, yeah. I mean the Astros. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shea Stadium was when Rocker pitched. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, it's like that's when you rile up the people. Like I remember when before the Yankees played the Phillies in the World Series in 2009. Jimmy Rollins said before the World Series, like we're going to sweep these guys, and if we feel generous, we'll let them win one game. And like I remember, as I was at Game 6 when they clinched it, and they had coffins with Jimmy Rollins dolls. They were on fire. They were like smashing poles and cars, like doing all this kind of. They had burning Jimmy Rollins dolls. They were on fire at the place. Like that's all. That's all you need to do is fire up the crazy people. And the crazy people were out at Game 6. I was there with my mom and my wife. It was a shitstorm of crazy folks. It was nuts. It was really intense. Like, but that's all you want to rile up the Yankee fans. That's all you need to do. You know, I mean, it really is. Yeah, Tats. Once the brackets are set, most definitely. It's going to be an exciting postseason. It really is to see. But yeah, we had some clinches tonight, though. Marlins, Rangers, D-backs, even the Jays. All right. A lot of clinches tonight. Look at that, man. I mean, Nestor, he's got trade value. He's got 2 years on his contract left before free agency, 2 years of arbitration. So he's got trade value. If he can prove that he's healthy, he's got trade value. And he's a guy the Cardinals need pitching. The Dodgers would need pitching. Like he's a guy you can add to Stanton or add to someone else to get. You try to get Brandon Donovan from the freaking Cardinals if you can. If you're not going to go Soto, you're not going to go Bellinger. Then you try to go for somebody like Brandon Donovan. He's a Swiss Army knife, and he's younger. And He gets on base. He's got a low strikeout rate, a high contact rate. So like, got to get somebody of that caliber if you're not going to get like Jung Ho Lee or somebody like that. You just have to do it. So, but I mean, I still I envision Nestor in long relief here. I think he'll be a good fit for long relief. The Orioles, yeah, I mean, yeah, the Orioles can definitely give. I mean, my gut's telling me Orioles Braves World Series tats. I don't know about you, what you're thinking, but um, the Orioles are hungry, man. I'll give it to them, and it's going to suck with them losing their closer for Tommy John, but they're going to be pretty damn good. That's a good looking team. And I think they're going to add to this team this offseason. I said this earlier. They're going to try to create a gap between them and everybody else in the AL East. I think they're going to want to try to create some distance, and they're probably going to make one or two big signings or trades. So, and I could see that. And again, they have the number one farm in baseball. They have the prospects to do whatever the hell they want in a trade. So, like, and they could do it. And that's the type of stuff like, it's a move like that that will force other teams in the AL East to counter. It would probably trigger like four other trades. The teams in the AL East like, oh shit, the Orioles did what? Oh, we got to do something now. Then the Jays do something, the Yankees do something, the Rays. Like, I think it would trigger multiple moves, and that's the type of I think activity we need to see, right? And that's the activity I want to see. That's for damn sure. Yeah, my gut's telling me too, Jonathan. They're probably going to make the World Series. I don't think they'll beat the Braves. If the Braves, I think the Braves are going to get to the World Series and beat whoever the hell they play. I just think this is probably the Braves' year, but you never know. You never know. Never know. Yeah, Means and Kimmer could set. Yeah, could stack up to. Yeah, they could. You damn right they could, Pinstripe, because that's right, best of five. So in the wild card, actually, well, best of three for the first. On that two wild cards, and then the division winner plays the wild card. So the best of three for the is it best of three or best of one? Forgot for the two wild card teams. Let's see now. I'm gonna pull up. The brackets here. Let's go to and see what we got. All right, standings, playoffs. All right, so Texas is in now. Minnesota's clinched. Baltimore, Tampa, Houston, Seattle. Like, all right. National League, you got the Atlanta, Dodgers, Milwaukee have clinched their divisions already. Philly, Arizona, and Miami. They're in. So if Arizona clinched, Miami clinched. So all six teams in the National League look like to be decided. American League, it looks like all six teams may have been decided too. So we'll know. Either way, we're going to know what the brackets are tomorrow. We'll see what the playoff looks like tomorrow, the playoff games. So that's going to be an interesting one to bracket and to talk about. It's going to be fun. 17, yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, this is a well-oiled machine, and their rookies are really, really good, and they haven't even added like Jackson Holiday, some of these other guys like shit, Adley Rutschman, and Gunnar. Like, I think Gunner's going to win Rookie of the Year. Rangers Braves World Series would be fun too. I think the Orioles have enough. I mean, the Rangers going to obviously get Max Scherzer and some and those bats like Corey Seager is definitely a favorite for the. I think it's him and Shohei Ohtani probably for the MVP. It could be Astros Dodgers, and if it's so, I hope the Dodgers beat the Astros. So get some rest, NFE. I'm gonna wrap it up in a minute too, but like it's gonna be really interesting to see what they do this postseason. Like what the brackets do, and like there'll be a surprise team that goes on a run, and then the surprise elimination and whatnot. A Rays Marlins World Series is possible. The Marlins have a lot of talent on their team, some difference makers. Kim Ng made some smart trades with guys like Josh Bell and some of these other folks. Like, they have good pitching. So even though Alcantara's got a sprained UCL, There's nothing yet on Tommy John, but we'll see in terms of for Alcantara. But you know, well, Minnesota always seems to make it and then are out when they play the Yankees. The Yankees are not in there, so it depends on who they play now. They might actually win a series, the Twins. No, Brooks Robinson, yeah, they might want to try to win a series for Brooks here. Like, damn right. Pay how much to Brooks, pay how much to Cal Ripken, pay Ryan, pay how much to the boys, you know? And I this looks like a hungry, feisty Baltimore Orioles team. It really does, Tats. And it's going to be good for baseball. I mean, it's going to be really good for baseball. So, and the Twins. I mean, if the Twins shut out the Astros in the wild card, if the Twins beat the wild card, I mean, they eliminate the Twins, man. I mean, it'd be awesome. So I want the Astros out sooner than later. So, and I still think Orioles have a kind of the edge right now. So the Jays are in too. All right. So we have the 6 teams in the American League too. We'll see how the brackets pan out tomorrow. I'll definitely be previewing all the games tomorrow. So the Yankees play tomorrow at 3 o'clock to their final game. So, but they've already clinched their 31st consecutive winning season, second longest in baseball history, only to an older Yankees team. So, um, but 31 consecutive seasons of winning baseball. I mean, a month ago, so many people didn't think they were going to have a winning season. So many people didn't think they thought they were going to be way under 500. And the fact that they've come back and done it, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. But they need to be very aggressive and smart this offseason, no doubt about it. Hungry, you damn right, Tats. A lot of hungry teams. The Orioles are gonna be hungry. Like the Marlins are gonna be hungry. I mean, it's Texas Rangers. Like a lot of these teams haven't been there. It's gonna be exciting to see. It's gonna be really exciting to see. Twins, like, and again, Carlos Correa clutch in the postseason. The Twins, they got these young kids, Royce Lewis, and like some of these other guys too. Lots of good rookies on the Orioles and some of these other teams too. It's like it'd be crazy, crazy. But it's gonna be an exciting postseason. It really, really is. So, yeah, Suno said the Yankees were gonna be 66-96. I know he recalibrated his numbers once he realized that wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, that number he stuck with that for a while. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Yankees got their winning season. Thanks for calling out kids and thanks to Garrett Cole. Thanks to Garrett Cole for holding his freaking rotation together. So, and it was good to see the kids contribute. And hopefully they'll continue to develop and get better than they were this year. So, um, yeah, I mean, they get a better draft pick now. Will I mean, it's going to be higher. They picked 25 this year. I think it's going to be like 15 now. So, and Sox and Yankees were in last place. Yeah, they were. I mean, it is what it is. Well, that's baseball. But they again look at their last place versus the last place in every other. Yankees were almost in last place, and they have a winning season. Last place teams in other divisions have won up. They've lost 100 games plus. So that the AL East is still the strongest division in baseball. Look at it. Even last place is just right around 500. As you can't say that about any other division in baseball. So, oh no, absolutely, Tats. Do a show for all the awards. Absolutely. Most definitely. Most definitely, Tats. I was thinking of going live for the Cy Young Award because if Cole wins, want to definitely celebrate it. So, and let me know what you think about that. At the very least, for the Cy Young, Yankees are in the draft lottery. They can pick anywhere from 1 to 18. All right. Well, I'm not. 18 is better than 25. At the worst, that's 7 picks better. So at the worst, and they did not surpass the Cohen threshold, so they don't have to drop 10 picks. That's just another plus. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't think Cole and Judge will last to be traded, Lewis. I can't see that. Honestly, I can't see it. Yeah, Cy Young most definitely, Tats. Definitely want to be live for that because I do think Cole. Like, I mean, I really want him to win. I want him to get a no hitter here. I want him to win the World Series here. Like, and that's the no hitter was. I mean, the Cy Young was one of the three things I want him to get here. He'll have hopefully one checked off, and then the other two will work on too. So, but yeah, I mean, I'd be really happy for him if he gets that Cy Young, and he should to get that freaking Cy Young, no doubt about it. So, yes, the Yankees do play in the toughest division. I mean, look at the teams this year. So, I mean, the Blue Jays are a pesky team. The Orioles were a fantastic team, right? The Rays quietly good every single freaking year. Good player development, good scouting, good everything. So good coaching, and um, the Red Sox. So they even had some bright spots too. So even though they had some low spots, they had some bright spots. They had some bright young kids, and um, like the Yoshida guy, good player for them. I think they're going to make some moves this offseason too. I think the Jays will make some offseason moves as well. I think the American League East itself is going to be pretty busy this offseason. Two complete game shutouts in one season these days. Exactly, that's exactly. Cole does, baby. Yes, he does. Yeah, I mean, if I'm them, I said this too. Like the only player that I'm trading a lot of players for is Soto, and then and what I would do is I put this out the other day, Tats. I don't know if you saw it, but like my contract offer to him would be 12 years, 480 million, so like 40 million per, and I give him an opt out after 5 years, so he can cash out, come back on the market at 30, and Scott Boras loves that stuff, so he'll parlay that into the contract. But I would take 5 years of prime Soto with prime Judge and prime Cole any day of the week, and let somebody else pay for the wrong side of 30 for Soto. I'll take 25 through 30 all day. One Soto all day. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna wake up early too. I'll be doing them regularly, War Vet. I'll be doing regularly during the season. So, and I'll be doing regular videos too. There's always news that's gonna come out. Always news that's gonna come out. So, and I'll be doing more regular videos, obviously with the football. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the football channel, so we can start live streaming there too, and get people like really, you know, really trash talking and having some fun. So, and but I'll be doing them regular, Warvet. You know that, man. We're gonna stay busy all off season. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to report. The work never stops. Work never stops. So, and I want you guys and gals to know what's going on. It could be a random news on a Tuesday that could have an impact later on. That'd be like, damn, remember that thing you told me on a Tuesday? I can't believe it happens all the time with baseball. You know. Thank you, Warvet. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. And we're gonna try to keep it rocking and rolling on the football channel too. So, yes, indeed. Happy early birthday, Dev. I'll take Soto just not for Jason Dominguez, untouchable as well as I would. That's it. Everyone's not. I wouldn't. I would. There's only. I mean, Juan Soto's the only player I would move Jason Dominguez for. He's a hyped prospect. He's a good prospect, but Juan Soto is a generational player, and we know this already. So, but if you can get Soto without Dominguez, then you get Soto without Dominguez, then you have both of them here. I'll take that all day. Appreciate you too, Warvet, man. No doubt about it. But yeah, happy early birthday to Dev. We'll definitely give you some love, man. But let me let you all go. Have a great night, everybody. I appreciate you all coming on. Thank you for the kind words. We passed 19,000 subscribers. We're on a mission now to get to 20. I appreciate all of you and your support. Peace and love to everybody. The Yankees have a winning season again. One more night, and the season's over. Then the playoff begins. So let's keep it rolling, gang. Over and out.